Just give me 1 second. Whoever that is that's checking in, one person that I got. Guess you got to be a fan if you beat me to it. But that's the direction I'm trying to go right about now, man. Get to the point where before I click on my live and hit play, that I already got a few people that ready to tune in and hear what it is that I got to say. Cause trust me, I don't like doing this. And when people don't like their comfort zone to do whatever they feel like they got to do. Right now, the message, um, I got to share the knowledge and wisdom. And right now, the knowledge and wisdom that I want to share is to learn how to stop ball hogging. You know, and that's just came to mind because I'm up here at the LA Fitness. I'm gonna go shoot me some basketball, go hoop somebody out. Yeah. I can still shoot basketball, and I'm still fight that thing too. Even at my old age, I can still go in there and do what it do. But one thing about my gameplay, let me tell you a story. I was shooting basketball up here yesterday, and they put a young lady on me. So, the story gonna tie into my message, but they put a young lady on me, and she was out there. She was trying hard. She's one of them type of person that I could tell she never played basketball, but she was adamant about it. She was real aggressive on defense. When you didn't have the ball, I'm talking about she up on me, like all in my face, like guarding me. But the thing about it is, she was out there trying. I didn't want to break her spirit by playing hard or playing to a level that I wanted her to have some shine. That's what I'm trying to say. I wanted for her to have the spotlight, and I wanted for her to because it wasn't about me. It wasn't about me getting the spotlight. It wasn't about me getting the shine. And that's what I want to talk about with the music game, man. Some of us are in a position where we can help people, but the problem is we don't want to share the spotlight. We don't want to share the ball, man. Some of y'all got the ball in y'all position, some of these platforms, and y'all just don't want to share. Y'all don't want to pass the ball to the next person, and that's the problem that I see right about now. We got to share the spotlight. We got to share the spotlight. Yeah, man. But it's a couple good reasons for sharing the spotlight. It's a couple good reasons for sharing the spotlight. That being said, you help the next person, man. We're all at that point where we pretty much need some type of help, but the help can be simple. Some people, the help that they want might require money or it might require time and stuff, but right about now we got these platforms out there, and these platforms got traffic and stuff, and sometimes people come on y'all platforms and stuff. Take a second out and let somebody else do the talking. Y'all people that's on that Clubhouse, man, y'all take the time out. If I see some people that got some knowledge and got some game and got some wisdom, help them back out by letting the people know in that room what's going on. Take the time out. Hey, I want to bring this special person up because I know he got the knowledge, she got the knowledge to be able to give y'all some real game that y'all need. And it's free game. It's free game. That's the purpose of why I'm stepping out my comfort zone to try to be able to work with. Because I want to get to the point where I can share some of my free game and I can share some of my thoughts with the world. Like I said, anybody who knows me understand that I'm a very complex thinker. My thoughts are sort of more on a level to where it most definitely outgrowing my talking ability. I'm a country nigga, so I don't really talk too well. I slur and I got that little accent to me, but the thing that's gonna come out my heart is gonna be pure, and it's gonna be something that I feel like our young brothers should be able to want to hear or pick up to and whatnot. But share, man, share that ball, man. Pass the ball along, man. Stop ball hogging. And I shared that picture too because when you look at it, it got a big old pig, he got a big old belly and stuff, and that's what's going on, man. When you don't share that spotlight, you don't share. Nobody else can eat. and you end up eating too much, and you get to be big and fat, and now you need to be at the gym like me, shooting basketball and trying to hoop and whatnot. Just share, cause I know I do. I share the ball a lot. When you see me in the club, I turn that light on. I turn that light on and make people look and feel good because I want them to have the spotlight. I want them. I want it to be about them. That's the type of person that I am. In the club, okay, this person has the talent. Let's pass him the ball so he can do what he want to do. So he can shine and whatnot. But that's all I really pretty much wanted to say, man. Give my phone some time to charge up and get the message out that, share the spotlight. It's easy now. Just share it. I just want to take some time out to play that man Soldier the Uno one time for y'all so y'all can check him on out. Well, now before we go to Soldier Uno, I'm gonna play my boy Partway Mark so y'all can check him out. This one of my favorite songs right here. That watching that time pass. One time and I lost that shit, ain't rich before, I ain't rich no more, but I maintain the G, still got that fuck. You look like the man, you look like the government. I'm a Democrat, nigga, fuck a Republican. I'm tired of stuff, I'm tired of stuff. Big on the trigger, won't be with dog, can't trust y'all, nigga. Flip like a paint dog, that shit raw. Working on the motherfucker, up in the car. You can catch me on the same night, up in the yard. White tee, blue jeans, and 3 red gone. This street grind and the valley ball. Y'all know who's the real, who's the swear to God. I hear living every
Man, fuck this shit, man. These the last day, you know what I mean? Nigga ain't got them 24 hours to live, man. You know what I mean? What you gonna do, man? You know what I'm talking about? What you gonna do? For real. I living every day like my last, smoking blunts, watch the time pass. I living every day like my last, smoking blunts, watch the time pass. That's what my daddy used to say. I living every day like my last, smoking blunts, watch the time pass. I living every day like my last, smoking blunts, watch the time pass. That's what my daddy used to say. Down and on boot, yeah. All the way where I say I look so motherfucking high, like I'm on cloud nine. I'm good up here, I don't wanna come down. Had a pound and a brick, we'll say that shit. Goddamn one time and I lost that shit. Been rich before, I ain't rich no more, but I maintain a G, still rep that photo. I never off the bank, you look about the government, yeah, I'm a Democrat, nigga, fuck a Republican. I'm tired of suffering, I'm tired of struggling. Keep bridges that crime, I'm never hustling, my money gets bigger. Finger on the trigger, all demons out, can't trust y'all, nigga. Never claim like a paint dog, that shit raw. Swerving on the motherfuckers up in the law. You can catch me on the flat night up in the yard. White tee, blue jeans, and 3 red guard. Me street grind and a valley ball. Y'all know who the real, who swear to God. Out here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. Watching the clock tick. Out here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. Out here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. Back in the lava, wrote a song. Some of the songs painted by a minute, but it's built by a song. We come the denominator, cause I'm a money maker. Like a gang man, so go elevator. Watching from the sideline, and you a spectator. Tell a nigga everything, and you a commentator. Ball like the Lakers, like I'm a Taylor. It's playing everybody at the table. The label made it make from the ladder to the cater. I keep a real hood, smoke good with my neighbor. I'm getting slight flavor, now I'm going on flavor. I'm a graduate to big business in my major. I wouldn't make it, I ain't say I couldn't do it. I ain't little niggas running wheels screaming, do it. What the hell was thought? I'll be the boss. When I come around, cause a nigga get lost. If a nigga don't block, cause you will get crossed. Keep the little ass outline, then chop. Everything is. I here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. Watching the clock tick. I here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. That's what my daddy used to say. I here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. Watching the clock tick. I here living every day like my last. Smoking blunts, watching time pass. That's what my daddy used to say. Say I wanted to see 18. 10 years later, living like a king. Now they wanna know what is inflation. Real talk, nigga, through motivation. I'm dedicated to the motherfucking business. Can't sit up, not trying to go to prison. I'm a mission for the almighty dollar. I'm a leader, nigga, I don't follow. My motto is fuck tomorrow. Hit though like I hit the lotto. My motto is fuck tomorrow. Hit though like I hit the lotto. Yeah.
Tell Apache I said what's up too, man. Yeah, I'm still on the grind, man. I'm still out here working. I'm still out here giving the spotlight. I'm still out here helping independent artists. Yeah, I'm still out here, man. I don't know no other way. I guess God got me out here helping, you know. Somebody asked me what it is that I do for the game, and to me, it was like I bring that light, I bring that energy that is needed to inspire people to keep going. You know, it been plenty of nights and plenty of situations where that just wasn't it. You didn't want to be there. It wasn't nobody there. Like right now, there's only 2 people, one or 2 people up in here. You know, I don't want to be here. So, you know, I sort of played the song to relax my mind and whatnot, and also put the shine on my boy Parkway Mark and whatnot. But I bring that light, you know, in them situations where people don't want to be there. I make them smile and I make them feel happy, and they just be happy to be there. You know, when people see me at certain showcases, they smile because they know I'm gonna go through that grind with them. You know, and yeah, man. So now it's time for me to start telling my story. You know, I really don't like to talk too much, so it's gonna be kind of out my comfort zone, trying to get used to just speaking and everything. You know, you making it easy right now by having a conversation with me, so you give me something to talk about, so my mind just don't be thinking and be trying to go all over the place and everything. But like I said, a long time, and I saw a lot. You know, a lot of people just don't. We're at a time right now with society. We got to know how to help each other, and it just can't come from a few brothers like myself because it's too overwhelming. And I say that in the aspect of it being too overwhelming is because too many people need help. But if we all come together and individually help, and it can be simple, you know, like this message is meant to give a simple message out to people to understand that sometimes you can help somebody. You might not have the money to be able to help them, but certain stuff can go a long way. Like when you get to a position where you can do something simple and still help somebody, you need to know what that is so that you can utilize that more effectively. Like right about now, people got platforms on some of these sites. And when I say these platforms, they have the ability to be able to sit down and it's simple platform like Clubhouse. I want to speak on Clubhouse because that's the one that I've been trying to be on lately for the last 2 or 3 days, and I'm sort of trying to get used to it. But the problem with it's kind of it's like going to church, man. You only hear one or two people just talk. After about 30, 40 minutes of hearing just one or two people talk, you don't want to. I don't know. You don't see no value because if they saying the same stuff that you already know, and you're not able to fully interact with them, then you know that you get bored with it. I know I get bored, and I ain't gonna want to sit up in there. So I'm sort of trying to share this to the people who want to do Clubhouse and want to make things better. You know, find a way to get more people involved, especially the ones who has the knowledge and has the wisdom. The ones who has the knowledge and wisdom, you need to make sure that they're they get that few minutes on that spotlight on the platform so they can answer the main thing, so they can answer them questions. Because that's what I see how Clubhouse is really rocking. Like people gonna tune in if they can hear a good dialogue of people discussing some real stuff that can apply to their life. I guess that's what make it hard for me right about now. I gotta. It takes for somebody to be dialoguing with me for me to really just fully understand, or for me to not understand, but for me to just really not get thrown off and start thinking about other stuff. Like right now I feel like I'm rambling on and stuff, and to me rambling without a full direction, I guess I don't know, man. I'm just sort of still trying to learn this situation, and not to get kind of worked up and think that it's not going too well. Yeah, like I said, I don't like to talk, man. I'm just really trying to kill some time before I get ready to go inside the gym. I'm up here at LA Fitness. Just share the spotlight, man. Just just share the spotlight, man. Let other people get some time to shine. If you already in the game, man, people already they already know about you. Put somebody else on, you know. And that's been my specialty. I never wanted to shine in the music game, and I always felt like I didn't need the spotlight, so I was happy and comfortable with putting the spotlight on somebody else. I'm just now starting to learn how to market myself, which I know how to market myself, but I'm just now taking the time out to sit here and say, hey, man, you got to start getting in front of these cameras so people can know who they're talking to, so they can understand that you're just not no camera guy. I'm a businessman. Before anything, I'm a great businessman because I have the knowledge and I have the work ethics, and now I got the experience in the field that I am in with the music and being able to build artists and build brand. I'm like a PhD in that situation because I done put in close to 16, 17 years, probably longer than that. I won't say really going on about 20 years because that's when I officially picked up some CDs and started trying to push some CDs and whatnot. Yep, I graduated Clark Atlanta in 2001. Before I graduated the one, I started really just pressing up CDs and really just pushing them to the college, to the people up there at Clark, and some of my cool friends and everything. And I started to learn. I already was learning the business situation from Clark, from school, Clark and Presbyterian. Uh, that transition to the new culture, it's a I love the young kids, man. I really do. I love them to death. They just don't understand the struggle, and they don't understand how lucky they got it and how easy they got it. And because they don't understand, and because they got it easy, they're not gonna respect too much, so they're gonna take it for granted. It's like and it's hard to get it in their head to take certain stuff serious that you could end up giving a decade of your life away so fast and been and spent so much money and never really accomplish that superstardom that you saw the first couple of weeks that you started. Sometimes that's a hard one right there. Like you jump into the music game and maybe within a month or two you skyrocket up there, but the next 10 years you stayed on the same plateau. That's they can't see that, and they're not gonna see it until it happens, until it's too late. But so they're not gonna take advantage of all the stuff that they got. They got access to a lot of good stuff, man. Access. I mean, it's a lot easier, and I just wish they wasn't so spoiled. That's all. A person who understands the struggle can be more humble. There, and you got to be humble to win because it's very expensive. You'll mess around and crash out too, and they still blackballing people, and they still so. Hey man, it's a best class of '94. Okay. Yeah, man. Find a way to make one. I guess that's the situation right now. Find a way to make one and whatnot. You gone? You gone? Yeah, man. But I'm down here at the gym at LA Fitness finna shoot me some ball real fast.
Yep.
How long you been in there?
Shit. Since about about 9 o'clock.
That one of my that one of my dog, man. One of my best friends. I've known him for a long time, man. At least close to about probably going on 30 years now. One of the original guys that was doing the music and everything.
You talking to later?
On the live, man. I'm trying to get used to going live and talking to these people on
okay.
YouTube.
Shit, let me get up out here, man.
All right, then, man.
Alright.
But he was a great inspiration with me with the music too. He go back with Thug Nation. You remember Thug Nation? Tired of living that thug life. Thug life. Yeah, Thug Nation had it really messed up too, cause they was independent, and Turbo and Nodos, yeah, and they was major. You could go up inside the Turtles and the I'm trying to think about the city places that we had back in the days, and you could actually see their stuff sitting up in there and stuff. So, you know, so shout out to my boy Bruce. Like I said, he go back with that Thug Nation, man. You remember Thug Nation? Yeah, and I think it was a bunch of them. They had that the female too. I can't remember her name. She was fire. Um, yeah, they most definitely, somebody remember, somebody to salute. But they was my first real introduction to being around some of that music stuff. And to me, I was just an athlete, so it was kind of looked at kind of different. Like you're an athlete and you that street nigga, but we didn't know too much about the music. Yep. Yep. I think they was out before. Well, I think Gucci was just not really just slick cranking up. If I might remember, I want to say Thug Nation probably go back to maybe what 99 maybe. I'm trying to remember when I had 97. Probably 97 or 98. I want to say when I first I heard about them and first had a chance to meet them. Yeah, I fuck with them boys, man. But yeah. So what you think about the game, man? What you think about where they went to? Yep. Never again, family. Thugio still working, man. Shouts out to Thugio and all them boys. That's real history. The Never Again family. I know some people that gonna tune back in later on and start watching it, but for the people that's out there who might not know what he's saying to me, Never Again family, originator of that black tea. You know, it was a single back in the day that really helped Gucci get to that next level. That really, you know, just really took the community by storm. You know, that black tea was it was heavy in the club. You know, most definitely if you was a street guy and had some type of ties and relationship to the streets. You know. Yeah, man, y'all a pioneer in the game. For real, for real. You know, 97. I was just trying to live a football career. You know, I was trying to figure out which direction I was gonna go with that. You know, I went from being All American to getting hurt my senior year and having a baby my senior year. You know, I was from Georgia, Georgia Tech, Clemson, Nebraska, Stanford, and like I said, I got hurt my senior year. So that was 96 going to 97. So I was still trying to get my mind back right, you know, with that aspect, you know. Being a senior in high school, you got a baby on the way, you just statistics, you didn't hurt yourself, so you know you don't know which direction you're going with the sports and whatnot. So everything was just happening so fast. So the music was the last thing that was on my mind, you know, as far as trying to work with it. Like I said, my introduction probably was into it was maybe in 2001 when I realized I had the knowledge to understand technology. Coach Hunt. I'm trying to remember who the head coach was. And the crazy part about it, I played at Clark in 2000. I went to Presbyterian College 97, 98, 99. Ended up transferring to Clark 2000. I sat out the 2000 year and came back and played 2001. So whoever coach was then with Coach Llewellyn, OJ, you know, I remember him because I was a DB and he was a DB coach. Coach Llewellyn, cool lad guy and whatnot. I want to say Coach. It might have been Coach Hunter. I want to say it might have been Coach Cook. I'm thinking of Cook too. I'm trying to remember was there a Cook there. You know, it been so long. I know I'm just not realizing. Well, not just not realizing, but it was after the fact of who Bobby V was. You know, that was so crazy. You know, we went that whole season. Well, that I think I stopped playing with him after maybe like the fifth game, but preseason and up to the after the season, you know, I found out that who Bobby V was, you know, Blackberry Molasses. And I heard people in the locker room joking with him. And the crazy part is he was a DB with me, you know. So one thing about being in the same skill set, you know, you tend to bond a little closer. You know, y'all out there practicing with each other, y'all around each other majority of practice, and but I never knew who he was. You know, the music was the last thing that was on my mind around that time. So y'all most definitely pioneer, got a lot of knowledge that we most definitely got to sit down one day and do an interview. Yeah, we most definitely got to sit down and do an interview and whatnot. So you can tell the world about what you were seeing when everything was going on. Cause it blew me. I'm like, damn, he on the football team. He wasn't much of a football player, you know. He was a small kind of guy, but but hey, it made me feel good when I found out that damn, I'm next to somebody I seen on BET. You know that's well, I was next to him. Mace was up there too. Let me stop. Mace was at Clark too. You remember? At damn Mason. What the name? Mason Beck. What? Mace. Y'all know Mace. They gonna know Mace. Who I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Mace could play that ball too. You know. Yeah, man. We used to be up there shooting right there. You remember the behind the police station? We had the little basketball court right there. Yeah, Mason used to be out there shooting. Yeah. He nasty though. I remember drumming them too. Yeah, Mason. I remember see, I ain't never get a chance to meet Wilson though, but I heard, I heard about him. Yeah. See, when I got up at Clark, man, it would kind of throw it off at Clark because, like I said, I had by then I had already had my second baby. I had did the army thing too, man. My first semester at Clark, yeah, Keisha, I was looking for her. That's one person I was hoping I could run into, Keisha. Yeah, but Rudy. I can't count how many females I've seen up at Clark that I asked were they Rudy. You Rudy? You know, I'm just taking any brown skinned girl who I think got a complexion and still look cute that could have grew up to be Rudy. Cause we didn't have social media back then, and we didn't have access to stuff to see what people was looking like right then and there, to see, to stay updated on them so you can look at them and say, okay, this how they looking right now, and how they should be moving, and everything. And so we didn't have it, but that's what I wanted, man. To see her. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I would say it to her, but yeah, like I was saying about Clark, man. Clark was around that time I had ended up I was living in Greater Home Projects over there. Um, First I was staying at Bowen Home Projects when I first transferred from Presbyterian and came back to went to Clark Atlanta. I was at Bowen Home Project. Stayed across the street from Meany. Yeah, so Meany. Um, I remember low them at the top of the hill, but they weren't calling them low; they were calling them Carlos. But back then, so when they were mentioning them to me, that's how they was mentioning them to me and stuff. And when I seen them, seen him as him, But we ended up moving over there to Greater Home. So with that being said, it was like I had a chance to enjoy Clark, but my money was being made over there in Greater Home. I didn't have a 9 to 5. I never had a 9 to 5. I always hustled some form, shape, or fashion. Took what knowledge I had and created a business, whether it was selling candy in fourth grade and third grade, to whether it is now selling content. But like I said, the reason I got into that music is because they needed that knowledge, though. Clark. Drizzle got me to be an actor. I kept saying no a few times. I ain't say a few times, a lot of times. He was like, "Come on out, man. We need for you to be in an episode." I think by the time I had got in the episode, they was already up like 20 episodes. So I eventually broke down and ended up doing it. I'm glad he did it too. I really am. I'm very glad he did it. Cause it's gonna be legendary. That Atlanta Avenue, yeah, it's gonna be real legendary. So to sit there and for people to really know that you had a part and not have to be there to understand, because a lot of stuff I do behind the scenes. I've been there, even though that was the first episode I've been in. Shit, I'm down there on set for maybe about 14 or 15 of them. So that's at least how many times he probably asked me, "Hey, you want to be in one of them?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm okay. I'm just." What the first episode? Uh, I want to say the first episode for me, I think would have been episode maybe 20 something with Spice One. I want to say that was Spice One that we had up in there and stuff. Did she like it? Did she like getting into acting? Yeah, man. But back to what I was saying. Clark, yeah, ended up getting into that music up at Clark, man, and it was just more about wanting to share the business knowledge. That's all. Okay. Episode 91. What you took up there at Clark? What was your major? Mine was business administration, concentration management. I ended up getting a minor in computer information system too, and stuff. Oh, so she gonna be in new movie? I can't wait to see that. I know they've been over there working hard trying to put that together. So I can't wait to see that. Yeah. Yeah, but I just wanted to take that knowledge and kind of help the some of the artists out with the business.